Guys, 2 weeks ago, because of what looked to be a very quality rookie class, and I agree. I think Andrew Berry had himself a good draft. I'm not saying transcendent yet. I'm not putting it up as an all-timer yet. An Ozzie Newsome all-timer draft. No, he's got some good players. We haven't had a lot of good rookies. He made the most of actually having a first-round pick and having those second-round picks, and I think he's got some good players. He confused me with the 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs, but whatever. It looked like he had a good draft. Would it be enough to save his job? And everybody's like, I think Andrew Berry's safe and not Kevin Stefanski. When everybody who's watching the Brown situation around the country is like, your team sucks. That's an Andrew Berry indictment. That's the biggest indictment of your general manager. One draft doesn't save a guy when everyone's looking around going, yeah, the Browns are bad and they're supposed to be bad. So how are you going to tweak Kevin Stefanski when this is the roster? Everybody thinks Andrew Berry has not done a good job assembling a team and putting together a roster and having quality roster management over time. And why is it that we're looking at 5 new offensive linemen next year? Is that not an indictment of your GM? Is the fact that you had 4 quarterbacks in camp on 2 different fields competing for 2 different positions at quarterback? Isn't that kind of an indictment on your roster management and your GM? What am I missing here? It seems pretty obvious that the problem is the GM first and foremost. In the end, they probably all get bounced because that's what happens, because that's a weird staggered thing. Why would you get rid of one and not the other?
I just want to point out earlier this week, I want to make the argument for him. I just said there's a world where one stays and one goes. I didn't think it was all together like, well, everybody goes and it feels. No. Because they've done that before.
Yeah.
They've bumped up somebody. They've done that. They've done that more than once, where they've bumped up somebody somewhere somehow.
And that's a mistake.
So
that's a mistake.
Well, which one stays and which one goes? Because if Andrew Berry stays, I don't think you're getting any head coach of any repute to come to this team. Especially after what you heard from Mike Tomlin say about him this week. Why would anybody come here and work with a guy who traded away the guy that was your starting quarterback all camp?
Great point.
5 weeks into the season.
Other than it's one of 32.
Yeah, that's a hell of a point.
I said guys with repute, right?